Am I the asshole here for ruining my sister's honeymoon over what she said about my dating past? I, 37F, have one daughter, 8F, Jenny from my ex-boyfriend, 36M. My ex-BF was a man-child who I stuck myself with for 3 years because I was convinced he would magically grow up someday as long as I helped him. I'll be honest, I've definitely had bad taste in men when I was younger. I became pregnant and 2 months after giving birth he walked out. He claimed he couldn't take the stress of fatherhood. He didn't want any custody and now pays child support surprisingly without complaint. My sister, 41F, has been my biggest supporter. She has a wonderful husband who she's dated since high school and they have 4 kids. Something that was pretty common was when we were in our teens and 20s I'd date jerks. I'd run to her whenever they did something stupid or hurtful. Of course she told me to break up with them, but my stupid younger self always ran back. She got pretty frustrated but would still comfort me. Believe me, I'm not proud and have certainly matured since my daughter was born. A couple times she would introduce me to some actually very nice guys. I even went on a couple of dates, but for some reason I only felt attracted to rude assholes with shitty haircuts. Please don't ask what was going through my head, I literally have no idea. I still feel embarrassed thinking about it. My sis and her husband got married pretty young, so they couldn't afford a nice honeymoon. Now they've been saving for years and finally booked a 2-week stay in some tropical resort. She's very happy. One of her kids is in an out-of-state college, so she didn't want to ask him to watch his siblings along with attending school. Plus they aren't exactly rich and can't afford a long-term nanny or whatever. I agreed to watch the other kids. They're not toddlers or brats. They're well behaved, so it's no big deal to me. I was happy to do it. After my daughter I went on 1 or 2 dates, but nothing serious. Recently I met this really nice guy at work. It was actually my sister who introduced him to me. We all work in the same huge office building, just different departments. We had some shared hobbies and started talking during our breaks. We didn't really spend more than 10 minutes together at a time. He finally asked me on a date. Strangely enough, after about 30 minutes I couldn't stop sneezing. At first I just thought it was allergy season. We went out a couple more times after that and the same thing happened. Once I accidentally took his jacket home. My daughter got sick too.